Hello everyone, this is a overview on how to use the Smithsonian Learning Lab for looking up sources. So for this one, there's a bit more tabs, as well as having a really good source for searching up images, videos, text, all that good stuff. I'm going to go over and have an overview of this, and then I'll show you where you can look up more information. So you can look up tabs, and obviously one of them is Discover, in which you can see collections, which will be a big emphasis here, as well as individual resources from the Smithsonian and other sources, as you'll see in a moment. There are creations. Oh, I should go over this. For the discovering, there's images, audio, video, text, some learning resources, and it's browsed by different subject matter. So moving on to the creation, how to make these collections, in which you can copy, upload, annotate, and do quizzes and assignments right here. And so these are some of the tabs, which I'll come back to in a minute over there. In the learning section, these are just very news and teaching tips. So for right now, we're going to go to creation. I'm going to show you a topical collection just to show you what it looks like. And it loads, you see. And you'll go down here and you can see that in the picture it gives you a description of what you're looking at. It tells you who uploaded. In this case, it's the Asian Pacific Islander Center, American Center. And you'll see all these tabs up here on the right. And this is on the account. It looks slightly different when you don't use the count. You can copy a collection, you can favorite a collection, which helps in case you forget what you've already looked at. You can share a collection. You can flag it. That's if you see something that's not appropriate in the collection. You can cite the source, which looks like this: MLA, APA, Chicago. You can print out a collection, which gives you the option of digital or physical. And then, of course, there's the collection information, which gives you all of this, the subjects it touches on over here, age level, educational features, a modification date, the description, goes over what they look at in the collection, and how it connects, and all the descriptions with that. So now you go in the collection, and we'll look at this one, which in this case is a long document about Islamophobia. In this case, you could read and look at. Right here is the annotations, which in this case appears to just be a lesson plan. You can see here. I'm going to go back out from there. And when you search up something, let's say we're going to look up Constitution, you'll notice they have keyword searches here and related collections here. So for example, you can see this, Creation and Compromise, the U.S. Constitution. And they have all these other sets you can look at. Galleries, pictures, tasks. But let me go back just so I can show you something here for refining. So we're going to do Constitution. And we're going to refine the search. Yeah, Constitution. And under refining, you can do it in the arts, you can do it in the history or civics, you can do it by age range, you can do it by educational features, the type of collection it is, whether it's made by a user or a Smithsonian uploading it, the type of items that it is, and then of course the annotation type. Well, let's just say we're going to look at the videos here and update the search. And we have these 3 sources. So now we're looking around. So getting into the detail right here. So right here you'll notice these icons in the lower right. These are notes you can make. So you can make a note right here. You can say something like tuition and find under item type. And that right there would be a note. Note you can leave for yourself. And this right here is your search history. So in case you forgot what you've looked up, you can now look up everything that you previously searched. And you can clear your history, change it up. You can see the date that you looked it up, the time, as you can see. And then lastly right here, there's the help, which for the most part, it's just kind of practical help. For example, showing the screen tips, which it'll go through that. You can enable them, all collection progress. But right here is the one I want to show you, visiting the Help Center. If you're ever stuck on what exactly you can do with this, what you can use this for, they have an overview over how to use it and what to use it for, to which you can do Essential, which this is the one I recommend you look up for information on your end. And you'll see the basics, how do you discover, creating collections, sharing collection, and there's even a PDF and video you can watch about this. And this video is very helpful, although it's very long. I think it's about 38 minutes. So if you have the time and you're really curious, maybe check it out. But if you're a little bit more of a pinch, I would just go through these tabs, these links right here. And it answered basically every question you can think of. So, yeah, just anything you want, putting them together, making our own sources, searching them up, quizzes, questions, that kind of thing. Let me just see if I can find. Oh yes, you can search. This is searching in the public domain. This is if it had the transcription. It's a video, for example. What museum or library it comes from, what decade it's from. It goes back to before the American Revolution. And we will look at this one. I'm checking off United States and Native Americans. So I'm refining the search there. So let's just say we're going to pick this article, Rain in the Face. So Rain in the Face. The usage information is under the Creative Commons, the International Image Framework. Once again, you can download, which I don't necessarily recommend, but it is something you can do with this. And here's the more information link. As you can see, it explains more about the piece. And I just saw it's in 4 collections. Let's see what the 4 collections are. How about we go with this one? American Indian Heritage Month with the National Portrait Gallery. Okay. and we'll follow up in there. Where clearly you saw there were other options. And that is an overview of the website. And we'll use that to think and collaborate with different historical sources and ways you can refine your researching and searching skills. And that's my entire presentation. Thank you very much for watching.